Yes. Well, I think I'll just go all no cam at the moment. Most of my playthrough at this point is no cam, but it'll be a later on. I know it's kind of a little slow to do. Yeah, Happy New Year. New Year's Day is here. Okay. Oh boy. Good. So I got that monitoring worked out. Okay. So I deactivated my webcam a bit. So you're probably I know you're staring at a blank screen. I'll have something to fill in from this day forward until I get like a better camera. But I'm not at fault for even using a laptop cam. I just don't use it during gameplay, considering its quality. Not much amount of lighting in the space, but I don't care. I just sometimes, hey, this is a break time for me to have it without the cam. So I played without the cam before. You know, there's one thing I learned a long time ago when I started streaming is don't let other people like there are people who will approach their content differently. They'll be unique about how they approach their content. Some will use they use their a camera that they have sitting on a stand to use their webcam. They'll use a camera at all, and then you have someone who doesn't use a cam. I started off not using a cam and eventually got a cam later, but that was a decision I wanted to make for myself. But the one thing I learned is don't let other people, even if they seem to be fellow content creators or anything, don't let anyone you got to be the one to make your own decision if you're going to use a cam. So you don't need to let other people tell you what to do as far as whether or not if you want to show your face. You know, it can be one of those things where it's like you have people who have different beliefs about good content. Say, well, a great content, the way to get good content is when you show your face. You know, you get a lot of people, and that can happen. But you also got people who got it without showing their face. But I don't think it's about whether or not if you're getting viewers, subscribers. It's about well, what is it you want to do and why do you want to do it? What's your goal for your channel? All that stuff. So I don't let I don't even bother to argue with people over anything like that. I haven't even had any arguments with people over that. Thank God, I'm glad I hadn't. But yeah, it's what you decide to do for your content. Some people will want to show their face, some people don't. You can't force people to do different things. You can provide suggestions, have them consider, but let it be known. I usually say back and forth. You could tell someone to consider something, but what about you considering what they're saying? Oftentimes we feel like we want to, help people with what we know and what we learn, which is good. It's a good thing. It's a good day to give advice. You just don't want to come off so forceful. The person just then docks you for it when things aren't going the way they want, and then it's like, you said it was this, you said it was that. Like. But that's why we gotta learn, not only listen but understand how things can work here or there. But I say, like, if you don't have a cam, don't worry about it. If you have a cam, don't worry about it either. Produce content however you want to. And then you could decide if you want to get cam or not. And that's one of the things I learned for myself. Got me some crackers. My cat is chilling in my room. Got her toys out, fed her, everything. Well, I'm excited because today is New Year's Day and I'm starting off with playing Silent Hill 2. The funny thing is, though, I'm starting off trying to go through a very, 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 very dark looking prison. This is going to be fun. It's going to be fun indeed. Oh, yeah. But I say it's going to be fun because I know what's going to happen. I know most of what happened in the. I played the original. Yeah. The reason why the stream is semi-blind, of course, is because it's semi because I've played the original, so I know most majority of the story already from the original. That's the semi part. The blind aspect is mostly about what the differences are from the remake to the original. I don't know what changes or what differences until I witness it in the game, which I have seen several unique changes that they've made in the remake compared to the original. So that's what that is. The blind aspect is what has changed since the original, And that's what I don't want people to tell me about. What those changes are. It still doesn't give leeway for anybody to come in. I had someone come in, like, right before I even started streaming. Like, the timer was going on, and they literally came in and just started, like, spewing out everything. Oh, here's what's gonna happen. This, in the story. And it's like the moment someone comes in and talks like that, two things will happen. One, an insta ban, and two, excuse me. One where I might like let the person know, like, well, bro, I've actually beat the original, so I know the whole storyline. The blind aspect is pretty much what's in the remake, but that's all I'm going to say because now I'm just going to ban you because all you want to do is spoil. I mean, you're still going to get banned. I mean, I can time the person out, but I know the person came in there with the purpose to try to disrupt and violate the rule. That's why. Yeah, the moment you start doing that, that already tells me, okay, you came here to do this intentionally, just to get a reaction. So I'm just gonna just not give you the time of day and just ban you. Yeah. A timeout would only be warranted if, let's say, someone was hanging out chatting and they accidentally revealed something. Say, whoa, you're revealing something ahead. Remove that message. You're spoiling something. They'd be like, oh wait, sorry, remove it. That's different. That's a different scenario than someone who came in with the intent to spoil. I'm like, what's going on with my stream elements? What's happening? So I'm trying to access my stream elements because I'm trying to get into the get access to my chat bot and try to make a little adjustment somewhere. Looks like it's taking a while to load up. I noticed my OBS was telling me like something was going on with the stats and dropping frames and stuff. I could tell like there's some slowness going on, so I think maybe the network right now might be acting up. I'm gonna switch the screen real quick. Yeah, we might be having some network issues right now, or some network bottlenecking or whatnot. It's like it just delaying or start stuff. You know, it starts stuttering. Yeah, I noticed it's starting to do that. So that was in that one screen. You know, it's the background was going like a little in and out, slow and fast. Let's see. But yeah, something's going on with the internet. Is everything okay? If at all anything, if something happens where it does start acting up, or it just, let's say, in a scenario, if the stream starts showing that, I'm constantly, I don't know, getting stops and starts here and there, and it's just not going to let flow smoothly, then I will end the stream early. I'll try to troubleshoot it but if it's just not going to work, I'll just end the stream as early as possible. Let me see. But that's what I don't want to happen, so I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen. Okay, I think I made the changes that I needed, so it should be good. Yeah, what's going on with my stream? Why is it pausing like that? Okay, I was just making sure. I was like, no, don't do this to me. Okay. Okay, here we go. That's more like it. Well, time to explore this dark prison. This nightly prison, encapsulated in all darkness. Oh, this is going to be fun. A huge place. I may not be able to get all of the prison today, so I might probably get halfway and then stop somewhere. Yeah, Toluca Prison. Okay. Haseo says, yo. What's up, Haseo? What's up, Haseo? Yeah, I did have the opportunity before, or some point before, I'm trying to remember when, I got to see the one post where you, what is it? The adventure thing for HSR. What is it that the special event thing. Yeah, because I was gonna check that out eventually. I just to get more rewards, more primo gems. Yeah. What was it? Primo? No, Stellar Jades. See, I'm getting Genshin. See, Genshin is primos. Dang it, and HSR Stellar Jades. Sheesh, Louise. I gotta go get the. Gotcha. That's why. I was wondering. Yeah, let me get the disc real quick. All right, so the way that's working for me in this game is the percentage is how much of that map or that location where I'm at has been completed. I mean, I just started in there, so it looks like 4% of it has been covered. Yeah, it's not percentage, percentage completion of the whole game, but just percentage of the location. So, wow. It's a lot of, yeah, +2 hours left remaining time. It's deep below the historical society at the. Before you too will become a prisoner of this place. Well, that's exactly what we're dealing with right now. Is that place. So I completed 64% of this game. And I only have 4% of the Palooka prison. Oh, this is going to be very fun. I'm just curious of the trophies. The worldly, a lot of hidden trophies here and there. Ooh, that boss. Abstract Daddy. There's a reason for the name of that creature. Abstract Daddy, that's what it's called. Yeah. Oh, there's a reason for that name, all right. I could have sworn I saw something run right by when I pulled it, and I realized that might have been just the light with the lines out there. So I think the first thing I need to do is really observe this map carefully. So here we have a rifle. So this is where we get the rifle. Now I'm doing my best to recall, but I believe this is the actual final area of this whole game. I mean, I'm 64% complete, so I believe this is the final area. If not, some other location might be the final area, but I believe this is it. Yeah, there was a writing on the wall. I was talking about that spot over there near the witness checkpoint. So let's observe to get a glimpse of the overall prison space here. So I'm on the first floor main section where you have the 2 blocks, a chapel, a canteen, which is that eatery, a cafeteria-like place. I just came out of there. I met Eddie, acting all crazy, trying to he joking. Trust me, he ain't gonna joke later when I see him again with that gun. Poor guy. So what's about to happen there is it's something I'm gonna end up having to do. Okay, so chapel, block A, block B. So I'm in the armory. It looks like there's a door right at that end there. So it's showing me like the parts of the map. And you have this one, which is the serpent section, and that's the door that leads to that. Yeah, so maybe if I go to, so then you have the serpent section. Yeah, the death chamber and the witness room. Guard room, oh boy. Then you have the Luca Prison 2F. Ah, yes, you have the showers. Yeah, Block C, Block D. The one thing I am grateful for is at least I'm not playing Fatal Frame, though I could if I want to play a Fatal Frame game. The difference between this and Fatal Frame, or Resident Evil and Silent Hill and Fatal Frame, is that you do fight off the entities or so that are coming against you. One uses a camera, these ones uses guns and weapons, but the other one uses a camera. The jumpy parts are not only the fact that you're running around in this third and fourth person, or like the camera movement following you where you go or stuff like that. It's also the fact that when you switch to first person view mode, that's where it gets that's where it gets more scary and crazy. So this is first floor. This is the bore section. So let me get this straight. Yeah, I'm really examining to make sure I get it. So this is the main section, first floor. Still first floor, but this is the serpent section, which is down below. Which is on the south. And then you have the second floor that has the showers and all that. Then you have the upper part of the first floor, which is the bore section. So the bore on top, serpent down below, north, south, and then in the middle is the main section. That's where I'm at right now. Yeah, there's a visitation room. I think something creepy happens in the visitation room. Ooh, I think something does happen. But I think it's how. And I don't know if it involves. I don't know if it involves Maria. I think so. I'm trying to remember how things took place in the original. And then this is the third floor that has, the warden's office, but he has all that. Oh, yeah, that area. And then you have the basement. Yeah, the basement. So I need to get to the serpent section. Now I got one bullet. this will lead to the serpent section, but I don't know if it's open. Sheesh, when I heard that, it's like... Alright, so it turns out that this right now is not unlocked. Hear that music. Dude, when you see a place with only that light source, that's just like, you better be coming there with arms if you're by yourself. If you're with somebody, you both better be back to back moving. Because it's dark around that area, and that's on one light there, you're just like, oh, it's like, let me look around, let's watch each other's movements. You have to be really ultra serious about that. Alright, so that's open. Before I go there, let's see if we can go to the chapel. Get in my eyes. Sheesh. Yeah, Silent Hill is one of the best known things in Silent Hill is its eerie music. Turn the name of the Japanese, is it Yamako? I don't remember his name. Is it Kiriyamako? No, not Kiriyamako. Is it? No, I think it might be a different name. Dude, that looks a bit, see, Darby, you see everyone else with white looking hats. Are they supposed to resemble Pyramid Head in a way with those pointy feet and they're wearing it? Pyramid Head is like a judgment seat kind of thing, like the judgment kind of figure. Right, this is where they get chained a bit. They have to endure the preaching or whatnot. So that heavier weight is going to be useful for something later. Though I can only recall so much about the puzzles. Oh yeah, I got plenty of those now. Bet the higher difficulties maybe means less of those available. The prisoners do not feel remorse. In fact, they do not feel themselves to be sinful at all. Even the simplest of them will try to shield themselves from the Lord's gaze with what little words they know. And so they dream blissfully, the sinners that they are. So no matter how foul and loathsome one's existence may be, human nature abides. Ooh, actually, let me respond to that. Let me read it again. The prisoners do not feel remorse. In fact, they do not feel themselves to be sinful at all. Now, I don't know if this is true. Maybe this is this person, maybe a priest or whoever's here, chaplain. You know, you say like a jail chaplain. That's what the term is. Maybe this is what they perceive, and if it is, hey, I wouldn't be surprised if prisoners probably aren't remorseful here at all. You know, some of them don't care and they're glad to do what they did. So they do not feel themselves to be sinful at all. They'd be like, well, I'm glad I did. Maybe out of vengeance. Maybe they felt cheated in line. You know, there's many reasons. Even the simplest of them will try to shield themselves from the Lord's gaze with what little words they know. And so they dream blissfully, the sinners that they are. Dream blissfully. Dream of what? Or how foul and loathsome one's existence may be, human nature abides. Human nature abides. Curious what their meaning is. Unless he's talking about the what you refer to as sin nature, the nature of sin and man kind of thing, if that's what he's referring to. So here we have a writings of a chaplain or somebody. They have a little chapel thing for the prisoners. They have them shackled up to receive some sermons and have a confessional if they want to confess their sins. Because I know there's such things like jail chaplains. I think it was like back in those. I don't know if they still have them around. Jail chaplains. It's like, yeah, that one priest or someone who will visit a prison. Some will even run events, or like they'll try to reach out to prisoners, regarding the things that they, just reaching out to them, that sort of thing. Hey, kitty, what you looking for? Something, kitty? Yeah, cat over here looking for danger. You digging for gold, Missy? Yeah, so. There was a movie I saw called The Meanest Man in America or something, and I found out it was based off of a true story about a guy who, when he was young, he had, I think it was either accidental or on purpose. I don't remember how it went. I saw the movie, but he had killed him, this person. Either he killed or he was framed. I was trying to remember how it went. But he ended up going to jail, and jail really, his dad was like a, believer in God and everything, but he was too, but a lot of, being in jail, having to defend himself, having to like witness the type of jail life, he started doing things, started smoking, he started wanting to hurt people, kill people, wanting to get what he wants. Take advantage to survive, just to survive and everything. And it's like, so he was like turned away. But then one day when he got locked into this one space where for like days on end, I mean, he got checked on, but it was like a solitary confinement condition. It's like he started, because his father eventually died later of cancer while he was in jail, but after that and some more events, he started reflecting on his life, and he started like requesting Bibles from a certain security guy or someone there who was whose wife was a religious person, believer, and he's. That was insane. Well, that was insane sounds, bro. But long story short, he's like, he just kept wanting to learn and study both the Bible, but also like other topics. Like he was just eager to learn while he was in that solitary confinement, and then he eventually became a chaplain in jail. I don't know how long he was in that position, but yeah. I checked it. Let me save again. I'm gonna be saving a lot because this is about to get insane. That sound even startled me, that's why I had my gun drawn, because I knew it was like, okay, there's gonna be some danger looking around the corner. I thought that was a bug for a second. I hope there's nothing. I know I already went in this room, but I'm just double checking. Okay. Just double checking. Oh, I hear you. Oh boy. Here we go. timer. Oh boy. Look at it. He's like, why do you have to do this to me? This is the more section. Or the harmless, yeah, the ox. That's to get to the other section of the map. Are y'all in your jail cells or what? I'm just taking a step at a time, bro. It's so dark up in here. It's crazy. Dude, there's firecrackers going on outside. Come on now. I heard that bump. I'm like, looking around like, dude, man, I'm trying to concentrate. Sheesh Louise, bruh. There you are. No big deal. Good. Yeah, I see you up in there. What's that? You can't get out? Good. 'Cause I don't want you to get out. I'm gonna need a little bit of light. I'm using it to get a good look. Cell is closed. This one can be opened. I see you. Before I even go in there, let me just take a look around here. Take a look around the other cell and see what else is here. I keep double checking, man. I mean, I'm in a dark place. Good. This cell is to be cleaned up by Tuesday. Make sure you get the cons to do it by then. The previous tenant has been moved to death row as per the warden's order. Ooh, I wonder why. Alright, let me back up. Unless that's a little bugger. And this must be the serpent door. These are the other one needs its horns. It's in your eyes. Yep. Yeah, man, as soon as I heard that one sound, I just knew it. It's like, oh boy, it's one of those things. Okay, next. Alright, this can't be opened at the moment. Okay. Before I even go out there, because I know it's really, really dark out there. Ah. Okay. So at least the basement. Alright, so we got ourselves a situation here. There's 4 doors here, each representing a certain animal. We have a wingless dove, a headless serpent, an eyeless boar, and a hornless ox. That means I gotta find all their parts in order for them to open the door. I should go back and save. Try to come at me when I'm trying to go to the save point. Come on now. As soon as I heard it, I just kept running because I ain't gonna let them. I ain't gonna try to get them while it's too dark right there. So I wanted to come back so I can get the light and then I can get a good shot at them. And here's the save point. Oh, I didn't realize there was a save point right here. Okay. I was like, there's a save point right here? I didn't know that. Okay. I ran all the way back. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I haven't gotten in the middle yet. I'm just checking around the edges first. All right, now I gotta go in the middle. Sound like horses run around here. Ah. Oh, the two-speared pyramid head. Yeah. This will lead to, I think this is where it'll lead to the underground area. There's an area section where you encounter two pyramid head with spears. I see. So that's the serpent head one. So, tipping the scales of judgment. More than likely, the one with the hangman. I think that's supposed to resemble James in a way. The gallows. Yes. Well, you have the scales and you have the gallows thing. Okay. So headless serpent is right there. Oh boy. That's the serpent area. And here we are with that question mark. Oh, the death chamber is going to be a very interesting place to wander through. If I recall what I found in there, it's only been a while. I don't even know if that was in the original. I think it was. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. Toluca Prison. Oh, yeah. There it is. The death chamber. Oh, I saw you run by. Excuse me. Guess it was my imagination. Yeah. Thought I saw something crawl over here. This is the guard's room. Holy cow. My friend, your knight helped me, man. He was here. He'd be like, no thanks, man. You're on your own. Reminder to all guards, affected immediately. It is absolutely mandatory for everyone to familiarize themselves with the revised generator maintenance manual. You remember what happened last time there was a spike, though I'm certain most of us would very much want to forget. Wait. Affected immediately, it is absolutely mandatory for everyone to familiarize themselves with the revised generator maintenance manual. We all remember what happened last time there was a spike, though I'm certain most of us would very much want to forget. We will not have another incident. Before I even open that door. Dude, you just crawled away. I'm doing with some. Oh man, they crawling all over the place. Ugh. I like the intensity with this. Turning on the light that you want to see. When your time is on a timer. It's like, why does that have to be on a timer? It's because they want things to be tense. Oh, this is aging. Oh. No light down there. Alright, I guess I'm gonna be walking in that darkness. Oh boy. I'm not able to go in there. Ah. Now I get it. They're locked in there. Oh, shoot. Oh, so I heard that. I was like, hold it. Look up, man. Sheesh. I was like, I'm like, wait, they're nearby. What's going on? And so now you have to look up. I'm like, oh, crap. So I'm gonna guess they're similar, but these these ones are the ones that are gonna be crawling on the goddamn wall. You kidding me? Oh my gosh. Sound like insects are nearby. I didn't even see them. Get that light back on. I'm being so extra cautious right now because of those crawlers. Sheesh. We'll be together soon. Sheesh, man. I wish I could lay some traps. Wait, right by the door. Like dare them to come down. Hearing them. Are you gonna come over here or not? I'm gonna try to kill this thing. I'll turn on the light again. I'll try to see if I can spot it and kill it. Because this thing's gonna jump at me in the dark. Uh-oh. Where I'm here? There you are. Yeah, see, I figured it's around here. And go in the other space. I was prepared for that. Come on, bruh. You try to get me in this darkness. Ooh, I see you. Stay right here. It's always one thing I do. Yeah, how many of them are there around here? Sheesh, Louise. Crawling around, I just got me. I don't care if I'm creating a mosh pit. Let's go. If I gotta create a pile of you dead things, I'll do it. Like you try to roam around here, and I'm trying to be safe, trying to explore this area. You ain't gonna stop me from doing this. Come on. Whew, safe. I was like in that corner ready to just keep busting and busting them, man. But you see it, dude, I had to time my dodges on that darkness, bro. That was insane. I mean, I'm playing as James Sunderland, but I'm in the back of my mind thinking, James, I know I'm helping you try to survive this thing, but why did you come here? Why did you visit Silent Hill? Well, I know you're thinking you're trying to find out who like, you know, your dead wife sending you a letter. But dude, I would have torn that letter and be like, no, man, my wife's dead. Ain't no way she write me a letter. And I wouldn't even go here. I gotta help you survive. It's crazy, man. Power transfer levels. Screen maintenance level used to test before you choose. Optimal level and for safe operation, range level do not operate and can result in power spike and system overload. Oh, you have to make sure all of them get okay. It's like you got a puzzle. You got to try to get them all. You have to do it in such a way to try to get them all up there. Whoops. Ah. There we go. Yeah, it's that last one. Oh, there we go. Oh, shoot. I get it, they're outside their prison cells. So that's what happens when it's spiked, the prison cells opened up. But here's what I'm going to do. Wait, is this the autosave? Because I want to load before I do that puzzle. Yeah, I want to load before I do that puzzle. Because I want to explore the other areas in this place first before I do this. Because I can tell this is about to get very insane. Okay. So before I even do that puzzle, first let me get this over here. Yeah, I want to check that whole area. Dead nurse in there. This probably be opened after the alarm thing. Oh boy. I have to try to recall how I did it. Oh boy. All right. Oh, it's locked. So yes, these are locked. I couldn't get in those prison cells anyway, so. that was a good shot. I just saw it. Oh, so I'm gonna need to conserve my bullets. Okay. Yeah, it was one of I was hearing that sound from. I was like that. I was like, where's that from? Spider land. Oh, look at the top. Oh, there it is. glad a nurse came back. That's it, get closer. Come on now. I mean, if I run, dash, shoot, I'll have to do that, man. Come on. I ain't got all day, all night. Literally. Ready? Oh, from in there. Execution DR88 report. Prisoner E662, age 23, sex male, method electrocution, 0 witnesses. Note to medical staff. During last night's execution, the prisoner, assumed to have been disabled, simply stood up and approached the chair without any assistance. From now on, take utmost care when reviewing the prisoner's medical history. Guards need to be made aware how capable the prisoners are in order to avoid any incidents. Oh, this must be for the rifle. In the center of Silent Hill lies the town's major tourist attraction, Toluca Lake. But there is a darker side of the scenic, beautiful reservoir. What may seem a bread and butter local ghost story you've heard time and time again, in this case rings surprisingly true. One fateful fog-bound November day in 1918, a tourist cruiser called Little Baroness was set sail never to dock again. Newspaper articles reporting the event contain no details of the ship's disappearance. Despite an extensive police search, neither a single fragment of the ship nor the remains of the passengers or the crew have ever been recovered. Oh. Ever been recovered. It's like they just disappeared. But in 1939, an even more bizarre incident has taken place. Many pages are missing and torn out. Many corpses rest at the bottom of this lake. Their bony hands stretch out toward the boats that pass overhead. Perhaps they reach for their comrades. Comrades. Is there like a war zone? It's something else. Oh boy. Okay. Whoa. Oh my god. You can tell there's more of those crawling things around. Oh shoot. I just heard it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're crawling around all right. Well, here's what I'm going to do because I'm planning to end soon. I mean, I went through one series enough. It's already 2 hours. I'm like, because I wasn't going to play this for too long today. But I do want to use the weight thing and go to the yard. So if I'm going to go to the yard, that means I'm going to need to be ready to use this rifle. Because those things are crawling around. Yep, there they are. And the only disadvantage. This only goes on for so long. Wonder if I can get him from afar. Unless I want to try to outrun him. So let's do this. I want to put a test. So I leave that off for just a couple more seconds. And I'll turn it back on. Oh no, they're straight hiding, all right. James Aldridge, that was a one-shot hit. Gotcha. That was tight. Come on out. Come on. Guess I gotta run and gun or run and outrun. Gotcha. Run. Dude, I mean, they made a movie version of like Silent Hill many years ago. But if they made it with this game in mind, they have this scenario, dude. If they play it right, dude, they'd be scaring everybody in theater. And the moment where it gets tense, where you gotta run, it's like, oh crap. Let's see. Nope. The ox. Okay. Ah, the screams. Okay, so that's it for today. I actually survived the serpent room. Oh my goodness. They really amplified this in the remake. They really amplified it. Yeah, I see you laughing over here, man. Shut up. they, this is now. I was trying to remember Toluca prison in the original, right? And I don't recall so much of the like how things looked in the original compared to the remake. I mean, of course, it had like different looks to it, but it was just like, man. The I mean, the capacity to be able to man, I was hearing them screams in the distance, and I'm just like, first. I know they're pretty much the same kind of monster, but the ones that were like crawling around, they look more stretched out. Like the ones that are more like on the ground walking, and then they like sit on the wall, or they hide under a desk or something, or behind an obstacle, and then wait for you to come by to attack you. They seem a bit more buffed out, or like more heavy looking, or something. They can stand, and then they hit you hard, and they can jump on you and attack you. But like these ones, man, they're skinny, stretched out, they're spider-like, and they're crawling around. And you can, but in the way they did in the remake, man, they have them making them sounds. I'm like, James, you had to go in Silent Hill. And then worse, he had to go into a prison. Like, he was just going into the Silent Hill Society. He didn't think it was going to be a prison. He ain't gonna but it's like, you've been traveling around this whole place, and now you're stuck, and you got to deal with all this crap. And now you got creatures that are crawling on walls, screaming in the distance, man. This is crazy. See, the rifle, that rifle was powerful. It took one out in one shot. Yeah, there's a reason why. I could tell the setup. There's a reason why they had you get the rifle after going through the serpent area, because they know you're going to be fending off those kinds of creatures from a distance. Too bad you don't have like a scope. I mean, you could zoom in a bit, but it's not like it's a sniper, like you snipe it, unless you can find like a sniper attachment piece. A mini scope thing, then you'll be able to snipe. Make it easier for me to hit him. But of course, the switch goes out, and it's like, I have to turn that on, and it runs with a timer. And then I'm out here saving the yard, and then I hear him again. I'm like, It's like, okay, I think that's it for now. I'm not going back in there right now. I'll save that scare for another occasion. I mean, I'm always open to having another day of streaming. If I had a day off on another day and I still want to try to stream something that day, I can always do that. But, dude, that was just scary and crazy, bro. I mean, I grew up, I've watched horror movies. I've played some horror games here and there. I know when it comes to jump scares, some of them get me real good. But that screaming in the distance was like, nope. Let me get you out of here, James. Oh no, you can't, because you walked into Silent Hill in the first place. Why? I mean, I hear other creatures, but the type of screaming I was hearing, sheesh. I was like, nah. I was like, nope. You have me walking in the midst of the area where that scream is coming from. Get me out of here. At least it's not in first-person view mode. I mean, if it was a first-person view mode, I'm like, nope. It's still scary even with third person view and stuff, but man, first person view, I don't think I could really handle the first person view of horror. I think the one first person I did deal with that was still scary, but I still was able to handle a bit was Gun Survivor, Resident Evil Gun Survivor, and then I played another first person. It was third person mixed first person game, Resident Evil game. I forgot it was taking place on like a large ship. I don't know if that was Gun Survivor 2 or something, but that was the one horror where I was dealing with first person. Some people even subject themselves to doing VR horror. I'm like, VR horror? No, you ain't gonna do that. But yeah, this was crazy, man. I've noped myself. I'm like, let me, because I already went 2 hours. I went through that serpent area and the whole alarm thing coming off and having to be safe moving through there. That was dealing with enough already. So once I traveled through the first main area, main section, then the serpent section, I was like, okay, good. Now I don't have to go through the serpent section again. But now I got to go through the ram section with the horns, the hornless ox one. I got to go through that one now. Now I'm like, ugh. Now I gotta. It's like, this is insane. But I like the setup. I like what they did with the interior to make it so scary. Like, it's so scary, but I like they. It's so haunting. It's so like, like it is of signs of abandonment, and it's just knowing you have like things making sounds in the dark is enough to just tell you like this is not the place to be at. Especially when you know what a prison is used for and what it has housed. So, and that's the thing, like, it's like, it's a place where those who have committed sins, who have done wrong, done deeds that were so evil, so horrific, so gruesome, and those who have done petty things but still got charges could end up there. And it's like, even the most insane and gruesome of killers could be there. And it's just like, you're coming there and you're dealing with all these creatures and everything. It's like, it kind of symbolizes the thriving darkness that can just lurk and be enough to scare you. I think it's just not only the sounds, but it's like just the environment, the atmosphere itself can be scary. But the sounds definitely, them screaming sounds was just like, I was like, nope. I was like, no, please. Please, man. Please. Oh, that was fun. But yeah, I decided today to stop at the yard. If I decide to continue this next week. So just a note of updates. I'm going to be traveling on a Thursday in the morning. I'm taking a trip. And it's a nice trip to Hawaii. Yep, that's right. Going to Hawaii, Honolulu for the first time. Hawaii for the very first time. I mean, it will be a careful flight. It's only going to be for like a few hours getting there. And then long of hours trying to get back. But I'm going to be there for like several days. And I'll come back sometime over the weekend or so. Never been there before, you know. Okay. Wow. Yeah, this was remarkable, man. Questions, comments? No, just kidding. Well, so tomorrow I'm off stream, so I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. If I decide to change my mind and do stream, it will be like later on Thursday. I mean, well, it will be like a maybe evening. I don't know about morning, but we'll see. We'll see. In the meantime, yeah, it's been fun. It's been a bash. It's been amazing, bruh. It's been amazing. It has been amazing. Yeah. Happy New Year's once again. New Year's Day. Kitty over here. What's going on, Kitty? What's going on, Kitty? I noped out of there when I heard the I was saving. I heard the little screaming about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, that was hilarious. I was like, because I figured I would just get to the yard to take care of that and take care of the weight thing, and then I was planning to just stop right there. So, once I save ready to stop, I'm hearing that scream. I'm like, oh boy. So when I load this up, I'm gonna have to deal with them back in that space. I'm like, my goodness, bro, why? Crawling around like spiders. I think it's like when you think of like spiders crawling around everything, it's like lurking in the dark and everything. So you funny. All you could do is laugh and laugh and laugh, bro. I'd like to see you try. No, just kidding. Nah, of course you're not gonna try, man. Yeah, but you and I know we're looking at James like, James, why'd you have to go here? Because you and I would not have gone here. We would not go to a place that's out there. I would tear them and be like, no, my wife is gone. Like, I wouldn't even go here. But here, instead, we got this guy over here. You know, he had to be like, well, I had to find my wife. It's like, bro, I get you, but you know, there's a lot of guilt going on. But, of course, the reality, of course, as you and I know, is the fact that he came here is because of something we know he has done already. So it's pretty much letting us know that there's just something leading him to come here, and it's like albeit supernatural, spiritual, all that kind of stuff. Knowing what he did, what he has done. Which is why when you think of Pyramid Head being the guilt, the judgment seat for him. And then the whole thing with the gallows thing, it's like, you could say it's probably him. Resemblance in that because of what he has done. But I think what the mind and psyche of James is like, seeing how the creatures he's dealing with are all like mostly feminine. Besides Pyramid Head, most of the creatures are morely female, feminine, because of the relation he had with his wife, but also there's something that came to my mind, and it's because I get an opportunity to talk about it now. The possible sexual desires and interests that James had that didn't get fulfilled because his wife was sick. She was terminally ill. She was pretty much dying. Pretty much suffering so much that she was gonna die. And, you know, he couldn't take it anymore. So we know what he's done, but it's like Silent Hill's almost like taunting, challenging, judging him all the same. Regarding not just like what happened, of course. It's a combination of what happened, what he did, and then secondly, his feelings, his thoughts about his wife. And some thoughts you could tell it's like maybe near sexual because of some of the creatures you notice. And it's like, you kind of get the sense like there are things he would have wanted to do with his wife, or things he would have wanted for his wife if she didn't have the condition that she did. So you could say that there's like a commentary of his mind that he wanted things that he really wished he would have gotten if she wasn't sick. Get away from there. Come over here. Come here, Miss Jinx. So that's why I think the way the creatures, especially those ones that be like trying to blend in, and then the crawlers, and then you got the nurses, then you got the bugger ones. But like when you look at their feet, it's like it look like high heels shoes. So it's like you got like, yeah, so you're kind of getting this, and like putridness, sickness. So you kind of have like different representations probably of his wife, his thoughts of his wife and everything he's been through. So you could say Silent Hill's kind of both taunting him, but also kind of bringing to his mind everything that he has done, and then also revealing what his mind is going through and what he's been thinking about regarding his wife. Kind of why I also kind of see Silent Hill as that place of manifestation of the person's mental state and what they've gone through with their in their life. Come here, Miss Jinxie. Come on, stop that, okay? You come over here. What you doing, huh? What you doing, Miss Jinxie? You trying to investigate over there? What's going on? Okay. So yeah, it's what I can see. There's some videos that actually talk about the psychology of James Sunderland in Silent Hill 2. I'm gonna check those videos out. I might check those videos out and see like what other people say. I wonder if they say some of the similar things that I'm saying too. And then you got Maria looking almost like his wife, so you could kind of say like Maria is kind of like part of that manifestation as well. In a way, it kind of perceives like that. Her names have to be Maria instead of Mary. So like maybe this is just him. This is being brought upon because of him. Like he's bringing it upon himself. You know, kind of thing. Like Silent Hill's like, you know what you done. Okay, well I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I'm gonna rest for a while and just chillax and stuff, and yeah. I'll excuse me, Miss. Come on, Miss Jinxie. There you go. There you go, Miss Jinx. All right then. I'll see you around. I'll see anyone. If you enjoy the stream, hit that like button. See you later. Hit that subscribe button if you see more of my gaming live streaming, my gaming live streams that typically involves RPGs, JRPGs, but can also involve other games, especially if even whether it's horror or other types. Kitty, you keep going over there. Come on. Nope, don't you dare. Come on now. All right. Well, see y'all around. Peace out. See y'all, Sale. Thanks for coming. Peace.